Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Kaizouwar here. So, a few days ago, apparently the entirety of Guilty Gear Strive was leaked online, and now a lot of people have a build of the game that even includes characters like Unika, who won't be coming out until May 27th, and even bits of Lucy, as well as possible leaks of Season 5. Now, I've seen the leaks. I've seen every single one of the leaks. I've seen of all of Unika's moves. I've seen her specials, which are actual, like, well, one of her specials is like a blatant spoiler for Dual Rulers. Like, I get why they told when Unika had her playable demo as to not mention it online and to be careful, as yes, it is a gigantic spoiler. To be honest, I think it's an obvious spoiler that anyone who's seen Unika already can already guess, but I'm not going to mention it on my video. I'm going to try my damnedest not to even spoil Unika, because I never got to even play her build. I've seen the leaks. I have her theme song. Like, yeah, that's one thing I made sure to get before all the leaks were taken down by Arc System Works. I got her theme. I definitely caught that as soon as I got it. I didn't leak it myself, duh, but once they dropped her theme online, I was like, well, I got to take this. I even took some of her, like, her concept art, so, like, I'm probably the only person without, like, the actual build to at least have some of the concept stuff. Not really, but, I wanted to make sure I got that stuff immediately before they took it down. Now, Unika, again, today is, like, the 17th as it was recording, so Unika has, like, 10 more days left to go until she officially drops. And I'm super excited. I've mentioned plenty of times before. I think every time I make a damn Unika video, I always bring this up. But huge fan of Unika. She ain't even out as a playable character yet, but I have been a big fan since when Dual Rules was just announced. I have been a big fan and been so excited for this character for the longest time, right? So yeah. So as a consolation prize, ArcSys basically kind of like, not more like, they couldn't obviously show a trailer for Unika. But they had a little teaser for Unika showing her riding in on her gun, sword, bike, and just going into the going to battle as her intro, and then showing what she looks like with her new helmet. Hair physics are insane with Unika. Holy crap! Like I never really thought about it too much, but I didn't notice. I noticed also the two strands of hair on her hair. I never knew they were like separate pieces of hair. I kind of like the more I kept looking at Unika, I kept thinking like those like the X mark blue streaks on her hair were kind of like just like slapped on her hair, like actual like parts of like her hair as a whole. But no, they're actually separate strands, which I did not even think about until I seen this intro. Like, oh, I get it. She's actually like the blue hair is actually separate. That's crazy. But it's hard to talk really much about Unika without like saying anything major, right? Like, again, the leaks were happening a few days ago. It was like a big topic a few days ago, so I'm very late because, busy with work. Work has been taking over my life, so I can't really record videos like I have been doing in the past. And I can't really talk about the leaks in, like, huge detail. I just can't. Like, I can't even talk about her theme song. And I think even mentioning parts of her theme song would honestly be a spoiler, because her theme song is also a spoiler. Like, her theme song, actually, not even just her super, some of her moves are just direct spoilers to, like, another character I won't, like, mention. Well, technically two other characters I won't mention here, but, I can't say anything about Unika, and that's the funny thing about it. Like, she don't come out to, like, another 10 days, but, like, it's just funny that, like, everyone knows what this character's all about now, and yet you can't say anything about it until she actually drops, and I think that's hilarious. Don't get me started the fact that, like, people kept starting going insane about, oh yeah, the build's in, and people can like hack your system through the build, which never happened. That's never happened, and I think a lot of people were jumping the gun and fear mongering on that one. I'm not really a computer expert or anything like that. My PC is literally on its last legs, and it's been like that for like damn near a decade now, so I can't really say anything about computers and everything like that. I am not knowledgeable on the subject. But I'm definitely sure that no one could hack your game through a build of Guilty Gear Strive. I mean, I guess PCs may have deal with issues with like art code and stuff like that. Maybe. But as for console players, I think you're pretty fine. But that was a few days ago. No one's even talking about it now. Hell, no one's even talking about the builds anymore, which I think is really funny. And then people are online talking about, oh yeah, well, I mean, Unika's practically done. Why isn't she out earlier? And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so Unica probably just isn't as done as people think she is. Like, think about it. When the leaks happened, the things they didn't like show off in her like in the leaks were her intro and outro. I assume that wasn't probably in the builds if we weren't able to see it yet. I haven't even seen her intro and outro or anything else, or hell, barely any damn voice lines until like the actual like Arxis released that actual teaser. So I assume that Unica wasn't even definitely complete yet. There's still some shit missing, so she's not done. They still have to like balance her out. They still have to give her extra shit. They still have to like fix up the character, doll her up before she comes out. You can't just dump a busted build of Unica into the game and expect her to work exactly the same as the build you have. It's a build. It's not the full thing. Damn it! It's not. She's not complete as people think she is. I don't really believe that. But again, I am super excited. I've been wanting Unica here for the longest time. Big fan. I've been every day I look up Unica, try to see if I can get some new fan art or anyone talking about her. I have been doing nothing but that. Granted, I've been finding a lot of Unica x Bridget stuff, which I mean the ship idea is cute. Not really a fan of it, but I adore the artwork people have been coming up with it. Because people have been coming up with a lot of messed up art. Like some of it's cute with like Unica and Bridget. But then, like, I keep forgetting that Bridget and May are, like, a big ship or something. And then, like, all they're doing is pairing up Unica and Bridget. And then, like, May's off in the corner getting cucked or some shit. And I'm just like, why are you guys doing this? This is why I don't engage with, like, freaking ship artists, bro. This is because of shit like this. Especially with Guilty Gear. Like, Guilty Gear's been pretty clean. Like, I haven't heard anything about this. It's only when Unica decides to get shit with Bridget that all this shit just kind of goes there. Like, I don't... Like, get this shit off my feet. I don't want to see this shit no more. It's funny as hell, but come on. Anyway, sorry for the random tangent of the fan art or anything, but like, I like Unica. I've been so hyped for this character. I've been maining May, my bad. I've been maining Elfelt since she came out, right? And I'm honest, as much as I like playing Elfelt, I'm kind of tired of playing Elfelt. Like, I used to play Testament before Elfelt came out. I had fun with Testament, but I really wasn't feeling their playstyle. I really just wasn't like feeling them as time went on. Then Elfelt came out, loved playing her, but I really wanted to play someone else, and that would be Unica, right? I don't think saying what her playstyle is like a spoiler, like how would they normally when they give Guilty Gear characters when you start getting like, oh, you have like this many stars and this is their type of playstyle. For example, like Dizzy's like unique. She has like I think 2 stars if I remember correctly. I think I can say her playstyle without being like without spoiling things. So she's a balanced character, like Soul, Kai, Sin. I'm trying to remember another balanced character off the top of my head. But she's like those, right? And she has 5 stars. So that means she's one of the easier characters to use, which I saw coming. Because I mean, I don't believe they would have made Unica like a complicated character because she's from the Dual Rulers anime. As unlikely as it should be, there are some people who are coming into Guilty Gear for the first time through the anime. You shouldn't, because it's a sequel to a long-running game series that is not really, the anime is not really that friendly to newcomers, but there are some people who have gotten the Guilty Gear through a ruler so far. Mostly maybe because, promotional, maybe because of Bridget, maybe because of Unica, maybe because of the animation, maybe because, stuff like that, right? Or maybe because they wanted to get in the Guilty Gear, but not buy any of the games, so they watched the anime. That kind of stuff, right? So I guess it would make sense to make Unica, this new character, easily accessible, easily playable for people like that, and I think that's great. I think that's everything I can really say right now. Again, I can't really say much. I'm trying so hard to make this video super long, but I'm super excited for Unica. I will be playing her day one. That is not a doubt in my mind. I'll be playing her day one. I have been so excited for Unica. I honestly just can't express it in any other way than saying I've been shilling this character for since she's been shown off.